Hi, this is the legitimacy of your feelings validator. We're dealing with codependency. We've dealt with emotional neglect and even crazy making or gaslighting. We often feel like our emotions are not legitimate. They are a mistake. We're feeling something because there's something wrong with us, and not because we're having a response to an unfair, unhealthy, toxic, or upsetting situation. So we tend to tune out what we feel, and we tend to delegitimize it. We don't consider them real. We don't treat them with the respect that our emotions deserve. And so this validator is to give yourself a chance to legitimize what you're feeling, to make a reconnection with yourself. And it's based on the Sedona method. So check out the instructions video on using the Sedona method questions if you have questions about that. So if you've checked that video out or you've done this process before, get ready because we're going to do it again here. If you haven't done this process before and have not watched that video, please watch it before proceeding forward. Okay, so take a moment, breathe in. Breathe into the awareness of the emotions that are present with you right now. Make note of where you feel them in your body, what the sensations are, what the thoughts are, what the feeling is. And now, ask yourself this question: if I could, would I give myself permission to realize that this emotion that I'm feeling is perfectly legitimate? And if I could do that, when would I do that? And check in and see how that feels. Did it get bigger? Did it get smaller? Did it stay the same? And now open up to this question: if I could, would I give myself permission to feel this emotion, regardless of any judgments I have? And if I could do that, when would I do that? And check in and see how that feels. See what that brings up for you. And here's another question. If you could, would you stop making yourself wrong for feeling what you feel? And if you could do that, when would you do that? And check in and see how that feels. And another question. If you could you give yourself permission to let this feeling be right, to be valid, and to matter? And if you could do that, when would you do that? And check in and see how that feels. Most often, we find ourselves feeling lighter, feeling more validated, feeling clearer about what we feel when we give ourselves permission to feel that we stop making ourselves wrong for what we feel, because maybe we feel what we feel for very legitimate reasons, and I can guarantee we do. Feelings are not right or wrong. They're not good or bad. They're experiences of our own experience. They color the picture of our experience, and they matter regardless of what they are. And loving, healthy people want to know how you feel because they care about how you feel. They're not fixated on right and wrong. They want understanding, and then from there you can build new outcomes. So validate what you feel. Give yourself permission to have it. Listen to it. Let it tell you what it's telling you. And this concludes this validator.